Alright. Let's try that again without my computer crashing. Um, Alright. I don't know what went wrong, but apparently my computer doesn't like me today. Alright. So, right off the bat, let's go here. We have a new tornado watch. This was about 5-10 minutes ago. A couple strong tornadoes possible, scattered hail up to 2-inch size possible, and scattered wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour. There are 2.4 million people in this watch in eastern Oklahoma and northwestern Arkansas here. And here, let me move this over. Let's go over to... Oh, where is it? Oh, we also just got a new severe thunderstorm watch that just popped up. I'll show that in a minute. But today, we have an enhanced risk for portions of eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas here. That includes Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Russellville, McAllister, and Muskogee, Oklahoma. With a pretty... Here, let me turn off the radar. Pretty large slight risk encasing a lot of eastern Oklahoma and a good chunk of Arkansas, too, up into northern Texas here. With that marginal risk from southern Illinois all the way out into eastern Texas. We have a 10% tornado risk today for portions of eastern Oklahoma into northwestern Arkansas. Hail. Oh, wait. Let's do this first. This is the area where we could see some strong EF2 plus tornadoes today. So this is a 10% hatched risk. And now we do, on the most recent Storm Prediction Center update, we have a 30% wind risk for pretty much the same areas I've been talking about. We have a 15% hail risk from a little bit of northern Texas into western Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma. So, although the main threat does appear to be wind and potentially strong EF2 plus tornadoes. So, let me pull up that severe thunderstorm watch. Here it is. Alright, new severe thunderstorm watch for portions of southern Oklahoma, east or western Arkansas, and northern Texas. This does include Texarkana. A couple tornadoes possible, scattered hail up to 2-inch size possible, and wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour is likely. There are 700,000 people in this severe thunderstorm watch. So, pretty large amount of people that we're covering today. And right off the bat, we do have a considerable severe in northeastern Oklahoma here. With it is showing a little bit of rotation. I'm not sure if this is... It's okay, it's not Tor possible. But this is for portions of southeastern Delaware, northern Adair, and southeastern or northeastern Cherokee County in eastern Oklahoma. So this is carrying the threat of 2-inch sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds. So be getting to shelter if you're in this dark yellow polygon here. I gotta fix that graphic up there because I did change the flash flood one. And we do have another severe thunderstorm warning out here in north central Arkansas. This is for portions of western Stone County, southeastern Sarasee County, and central Baxter County in north central Arkansas here. This is until 3:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Ping pong ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds is occurring in this storm. Oh, there's also another one that got issued in southern Oklahoma. Alright. This is for southwestern Carter County in southern Oklahoma. 60-mile-per-hour winds and $half sized hail. So we really are just getting started with this event today. Yeah, so this storm in eastern Oklahoma is definitely starting to show signs of rotation here. So this is something we're going to be keeping a close eye on today. Is that a... Oh, no, it's not. Alright. So, yeah, as this moves into Arkansas, across the border, we're going to be watching out for a possible tornado developing here soon. And we do have a multitude, of flash flood warnings for parts of northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. So, I believe there's also a slight risk of flash flooding. I'm not sure. Let me look. Okay, yeah, there is. So it's a bit off-center. I apologize for that, but we have a slight risk of excessive rainfall for parts of the Ozarks and Ozarks in the plains here. Another marginal risk out here in New Mexico, southern New Mexico, and another one out in western California, southwestern California there. So we're going to see a lot of rain today and a lot of flash flooding in places. So if you're under a flash flood warning, you need to seek higher ground immediately. Flash flooding is I've said this before, but flash flooding is the most deadly disaster yearly in the United States. So, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but yeah. So you need to get to high ground if you're under one of these flash flood warnings. Going back to our potentially rotating storm here. Yeah. It looks like it's kind of let up a little bit on the lowest tilt. Although higher tilts do show more rotation. We're looking higher up in the atmosphere, though. So this could be coming together fairly soon. So this is something that we're going to be watching very, very closely. And if we look at it from another radar, the Fort Smith radar down here, you can definitely see something trying to come together. We'll see what happens. It looks like it's getting some sort of merger right now. So that might delay the tornado it might delay the tornado threat for a little bit. But we'll see what this storm does. So, while we have the time here, we can go over the current tropical situation. Let me turn off the radar here. No, whatever. Alright. So, right now we have this will not pose a threat to the United States, but we do have Category 4 Hurricane Gabrielle. It went over rapid intensification last night into a major hurricane, and now
a flash
Category
flood
4.
warning has been issued for Benton and Washington County in Arkansas, Adair County in Oklahoma. It expires at 4 p.m.
Let me turn that off. I think it double played there. So we only want one audio going through of that. We do have two other tropical disturbances out in the western Atlantic here. One of them has a 90% chance of forming within the next week or so, with a 60% chance of it forming within the next 2 days. So these two are definitely systems that we're going to keep our eye on here. And over here, we have Category 1 Hurricane Narda. Again, there's not much threat to the United States with this. It will eventually become a Category 2 hurricane out in the middle of the Pacific here, and then eventually weaken before it impacts land. I believe that's all the... What's this? No. Yeah, I believe that is pretty much all of the tropical stuff going on right now. So let's go back to GR2. It has the considerable severe has been downgraded to a... It has been downgraded to a base severe thunderstorm warning and normal severe thunderstorm warning. Ping pong ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds.
Severe thunderstorm warning for South Central Madison County in northwestern Arkansas, northeastern Franklin County in west central Arkansas.
So yeah, a new severe thunderstorm warning out here in Arkansas. Let's see, this is for South Central Madison County in northeastern Franklin County in western Arkansas. 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-sized hail are being produced with this storm. And again, we're going to be watching all of these storms closely because the environment today could be capable of producing strong EF2 plus tornadoes. So, definitely watching very closely. Ooh. Sorry. It looks like the storm is probably about to get another merger up here. I will be right back. Alright, I have returned. Alright. Let's see. Again, I don't see much of a... Actually, this got upgraded to a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. This is now producing 70-mile-per-hour winds and half-dollar size hail. So if you're in this polygon here, the dark yellow polygon, get inside, because 70-mile-per-hour winds could be dangerous, especially when those winds are... especially when the storm is also producing half-dollar sized hail. So, alright, the Storm Prediction Center just put out a new mesoscale discussion. And let me pull that up here. Alright. Oops. Alright. New mesoscale discussion. This is for parts of northern Texas. It looks like it does include the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. Large hail and severe gusts are possible. Coverage is currently expected to remain isolated. So if you see over on the left here, there's a 40% chance of a severe thunderstorm watch being issued. Peak wind gusts look to be 50 to 70 miles per hour, and the hail is potentially up to 1 to 1.7 inches in diameter. So, again, pretty large population we're watching out for here today. I believe they're in the marginal risk here. So yeah, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you could be seeing some wind and hail later today. Some severe wind and hail. So yeah.
A flash flood warning has been issued for Franklin County in Arkansas. It expires at 4 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Benton County in northwestern Arkansas, Washington County in northwestern Arkansas, northeastern Adair County in northeastern Oklahoma.
Alright, we just got an extension to the severe thunderstorm warning. This goes out into Fayetteville, Arkansas. We'll wait for that to pop up here. And there it is. So 60-mile-per-hour winds and obvious flash flooding concerns with this cluster of storms in northeastern Oklahoma and northwestern Arkansas here. We have multiple flash flood warnings out in this region. So if you're in any of these polygons here, you need to get to your safe place, high ground. If you're under a flash flood warning, you need to get to high ground. Let's check on our severe thunderstorm warning out near Ozarks, Arkansas, in St. Paul. "60-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail" with this one. I don't see much of a tornado threat with this storm. In fact, I'm not seeing much of a tornado threat in the near term right now at all with any of these storms. Oops, that's the wrong one. So, again, we'll see what happens, but oops. Excuse me. Yeah, right now these storms look pretty clustered and, sloppy, I guess. we could have something trying to pop up near West Fork, Arkansas here. Oh, I didn't see this before, but this considerable severe here does have the tornado possible tag. So again, this storm could produce a tornado sometime, but as of right now, it's probably going to take a bit for it to try and do something, unless this tries to ramp up here, which it kind of died out a little bit. So yeah. So again, something maybe trying to come together near West Fork. We'll wait a few scans to see if it does anything, but alright, while we have the time, let's go over our forecast for the next 3 days. Obviously, we have our enhanced risk today with our 10%. Let me move that over. So I can just take it here. I just want to see how this looks. Okay, yeah. So we got our enhanced risk today. We also have, I forgot to mention this, we also have another marginal risk out here in the mid-Atlantic region. This is the main threat is wind with this. So you can see wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour or above. Again, nothing huge really expected out of this area. Let's go to our day 2 outlook. We have a large marginal risk today or tomorrow. Now, I believe I saw that there is... Okay, no, there is no 2% tornado risk with this. This is just a wind risk. Mainly, potentially up to 60 mile per hour winds are possible in this large swath of the country here.
Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Carter County in southern Oklahoma.
If we go to day 3, we have a... Oh, crap. Sorry. Spilled my drink. 1 second.
A flash flood warning has been issued for Madison and Washington County in Arkansas, Adair, and Cherokee County in Oklahoma. It expires at 5 p.m.
Alright, I am back. Anyways, like I was saying, we have a large marginal risk along the east coast for day 3 outlook. So the main threat will probably be damaging wind gusts from eastern New or western New England all the way down to the Gulf here. So yeah, that's what it's looking like for the next 3 days. Other than today, not much of a note, I guess. Or at least doesn't look like that now. Let's go over that tornado watch again. So, this was issued earlier. In case anybody is just coming in here, we have a tornado watch for eastern Oklahoma into northern Arkansas. We're expecting at least a couple strong tornadoes today. That's EF2 or higher. Scattered hail up to 2-inch size possible, and scattered wind gusts up to 65 miles per hour, and 2.4 million people are under the threat of this, or under this watch. So, oops. I didn't realize that was cutting in here. Whoops. Alright, let's go back to our radar here. Still got that considerable severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Benton, Washington, and Adair counties in Arkansas. This goes until 3:51. Oh wait, no. Oops. This goes until 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is actually our only severe thunderstorm warning in Arkansas. We still have that one down in southern Oklahoma near Ardmore. This is carrying the threat of 60-mile-per-hour winds and half-dollar-sized hail. So also, again, there's also a pretty large uh, flash flooding threat today for the same areas I've been talking about. So yeah, even if we don't have any of those strong tornadoes, we still have a very real threat of flash flooding and damaging winds, which are already occurring. So yeah. All right. Is this? Oh no. Still have some flash flooding in southeastern Missouri here. Again, if you're under any of these green polygons here, you're under a flash flood warning and you need to seek higher ground immediately. Because these storms are producing rain up to 2 to 3 inches in spots. And that can cause very real flash flooding here. Again, we haven't had any tornado warnings so far yet. We have that tornado watch. Oh, I forgot to mention the tornado watch is until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So I'm just editing some parts of the live stream here. Looks like we do have some storms popping up here in eastern Oklahoma. Again, these could be our tornado producers once they mature and start rotating and all that stuff. So we are watching these very closely. Did not mean to close Twitter. Again, we're sitting. We're gonna watch these storms down here in Oklahoma start growing and potentially be our tornado producers. But we're also watching this cluster up here, which is still producing 70-mile-per-hour winds and... Oh. Well, they might expire that severe thunderstorm warning. I'm not sure why. But even if they do, you're still experiencing heavy rain, which is causing flash flooding concerns. Multiple flash flood warnings in this area in Arkansas. So, like I said, even though you're not getting a tornado, you're still getting that heavy rain, which is producing flash flooding. Up to 3 inches of rain have already fallen in this area. So, again, very concerned about the flash flooding threat in this part of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. But again, we're also watching these two small storms popping up here, which could potentially be producing our tornadoes later.
Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Henderson County in West Tennessee, Decatur County in West Tennessee.
While we're waiting for those, let's do a overview of the country here. So we obviously have our severe event going on in Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. We got some showers and storms forming in southern Illinois here, which these are also going to be our flash flooding threat as well. I believe this area is under a marginal risk. Yeah, they are. Additional showers and storms forming in northern Indiana and southern Michigan here. Oops. It looks like our storms that are going to be producing our 60 mile per hour severe winds in the mid-Atlantic are forming out in Pennsylvania and Maryland. Got some heavy rain going on in southern Florida down here. And some showers and storms going on in Colorado and Nebraska. And again, I mean, most of our focus is down here in the southern plains and the Ozarks. Other than that, I mean, we have some showers and we have a few showers off the coast of Southern California. All right, let's back to the radar. Again, we're waiting for these storms to mature down here. See if they're going to be verifying our 10% hatch tornado risk. Which they also might struggle to produce tornadoes. Ooh. Apparently there is a... Oh, yeah. So, we actually have a potentially rotating storm here in central Tennessee. This has the tornado possible tag for... let's see, southeastern Henderson County and Decatur County in West Tennessee here. This storm is also producing 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-sized hail. I don't believe there is a 2% out here. Just barely in the 2%. Just barely. So, yeah, we could have a potential tornado trying to form out here in West Tennessee. We'll see if they issue a tornado warning on that soon. Sorry. But other than that, other than the obvious flash flooding occurring, not much happening, especially tornado-wise. I mean, we might not see the tornado part of this event verified. That is a very possible thing that we might see. But it's not over until it's over, so... Looks like specifically this storm out in eastern Oklahoma is definitely trying to mature now. I mean, if something doesn't really start happening soon, maybe like an hour or so, I might just
severe
cut off the
thunderstorm
stream or
warning
something.
for Madison
sure.
County in
We'll see what
northwestern
happens.
Arkansas, southeastern Carroll County in northwestern Arkansas, northern Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas, southern Washington County in northwestern Arkansas.
Yeah, a lot of it does look like slop right now. did not mean to mute my microphone. Whoops. But apparently there was a water spout off of Tampa Bay earlier.
Severe thunderstorm warning for Van
Tampa
Buren
Bay, sorry.
County in north-central Arkansas, west-central Cleburne County in north-central Arkansas, northeastern Conway County in central Arkansas, north-central Faulkner County in central Arkansas, eastern Pope County in central Arkansas.
I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So, it looks like, to me, the strong tornado threat is quickly diminishing. And I'm not sure if these storms are going to be able to produce this tornado, the EF2 plus tornadoes that I've been talking about, or that the Storm Prediction Center, everyone has been talking about. It does have a upper level mesocyclone, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have much faith in it. Oh. It actually looks like we have a supercell trying to rotate north of Jonesboro, Arkansas. No severe warning or tornado warning on it yet, but we'll see what they do. But there's definitely something trying to pop up here. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to do much. So I might just cut it off here. I know it seems a bit early, but it's not really looking like what was planned to go through, what was expected. So I think I'm gonna cut off the stream here. So yeah. Plus,
severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas,
so, yeah.
southwestern Washington County in northwestern Arkansas, southeastern Adair County in northeastern Oklahoma.
That is a new severe thunderstorm warning. I believe that is for this storm here. But, oh no, it's not. But, yeah. Well, I think I'm going to cut it off here. So, yeah. Later. Have a nice day, night, whatever time zone you're in. So, yeah.